Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Literature Insights, an easy platform to learn English language and literatures in English. If you have not subscribed my YouTube channel Literature Insights yet, so please subscribe it by pressing the bell icon for getting further notifications and updates of my coming videos. In my last tutorial, we have seen MCQs on phonetics. In that video, I have been discussed with you 20 MCQs on the significant topics from phonetics such as introduction to phonetics and organs of speech. Here I have made up a series of MCQs on modern English structure, grammar. So this is the part first video. In this video I am going to discuss with you 20 MCQs on grammar. So here I am going to read first question of MCQ. After that I will read 4 options of that questions, and then I will answer you the correct option of each questions. So now here I request all the students and learners of English optional, watch it carefully, listen it carefully, read it carefully, and take your pen and paper and try to solve each and every questions as a preparation of your final year examinations. So here each questions having 2 marks and total 20 questions having total 40 marks. So you can judge yourself how many marks you will get out of 40 marks. You can comment me in my comment box. I appreciate your comment. So in this video I have prepared 20 MCQs on modern English structure, grammar, part first. So here I have discussed with you 20 very important MCQs on grammar. So along with each MCQ you have 4 options and you have to select the correct options on the basis of your study. So let's start MCQs on modern English structure, grammar part first. So now here the first question appear on the screen, that is the word grammar is originated from the Greek word. So now here the question addresses the etymology of the grammar. Where did it exist? So now here is a 4 options: grammatica, grammar, linguist, syntax. So now the students have to select the one option out of 4 options that is correct option. So now here I have provided the correct option for this question is grammatica. The word grammar is originated from the Greek word grammatica. Then question number 2, grammar. Grammar is a systematic description of a language as found in a sample of speech or writing. Defines. So here we can see the question raising the definition of grammar. So now who defined this definition of grammar? Grammar is a systematic description of a language as found in a sample of speech or writing. So here 4 options again: A. Jeffrey Leach, B. Nelson Francis, C. David Crystal, D. Webster Dictionary. So now earlier 3 options are great grammarians in English. So now here the correct option is C. David Crystal defines grammar as a systematic description of a language as found in a sample of speech or writing. Then question number 3, there are word classes in modern English grammar. So how many word classes in modern English grammar? So now let's see, here are 4 options: A. Open word class, B. Closed word class, C. Both A and B, D. None of the above. The students have to select the correct answer for this question, and the correct answer is C. Both A and B. So in modern English grammar we have 2 major word classes: open word class and closed word class. In traditional grammar we have seen parts of speech. That parts of speech now appear in a new connotations of word classes in modern English grammar. And question number 4, identify a word class in the following sentence: I love you immensely. So here is a sentence: I love you immensely. Love is underlined. You have to just identify the word class of love. Here are four options: A. Noun, B. Verb, C. Adverb, D. Adjective, and the correct option is B. Verb. So in the sentence, I love you immensely, love functions as a verb. Question number 5, state the word class of noun. So now here in this question, the students have just to state or indicate what is the word class of noun. Here are four options: A. Open word class, B. Closed word class, C. Both A and B, D. None of the above, and the correct option is A. Open word class. So now the noun comes under the category of open word class. In open word class, we have four word class such as noun, verb, adverb, and adjectives. Number 6, the closed word class is also identified as, here are four options: content word, structural words, traditional grammar, all the above. Correct option is structural words. The closed word class is also identified as or known as structural words. Then question number 7, this book belongs to me. Identify the word class of a word underlined. So here is a sentence: this book belongs to me. This is underlined. You have to just identify the word class of underlined word this, and here are four options: A. Determiners, B. Numerals, C. Auxiliary, D. Pronoun, and the correct option is determiners. So in the sentence, this book belongs to me, this functioning as determinants, it indicates the certainty. Question number 8, her hair is long. Identify the type of noun of underlined word. So in the given sentence, her hair is long, here is underlined, it is known as a noun. You have to just identify the type of noun. What type of noun is hair? Four options again: A. Count nouns, B. Mass nouns, C. Proper nouns, D. Common nouns, and the correct option is mass nouns. So in mass nouns we cannot count the object. Then question number 9, how many types of adverb clause are there? So now here the question is addressing the types of adverb. How many types of adverb clause in modern English grammar? So let's see here options: A5, B6, C7, D8, and the correct option is C7. There are 7 types of adverb clause in modern English grammar. Then question number 10, the train goes fast. Identify the word class of underlined word in the given sentence. So here is a sentence: the train goes fast. Fast is underlined. You have to just identify the word class of fast, and here are options: A. Noun, B. Verb, C. Adverb, D. Adjective, and the correct option is D. Adjective. So the train goes fast. Fast is an adjective. It reveals the special quality of the train. Then question number 11, there are types of morpheme, and here options are A1, B2, C3, D4, and the correct option is B2. There are two types of morpheme: bound morpheme and free morpheme. Suppose for example here we have take a word delimit. D is bound morpheme, limit is free morpheme. So D has not its own existence, it depends upon the main word limit, but limit has its own identity and independence. Then question number 12, what is the root of the word unacceptable? So now here it is based on the structural analysis of the word. What is the root of the word unacceptable? You have to just identify the main word unacceptable. So now here four options: A. Unaccepted, B. Acceptable, C. Accept, D. Unacceptable, and the correct option is C. Accept. When we do a structural analysis of the word unacceptable, we have to just separate the prefix of the word un, then remain acceptable word, that is the stem. And when we also do the structural analysis of the word acceptable, the suffix able removed from the word acceptable and the main root words remain, that is accept. Then question number 13, Titanic is a marvelous film. Identify the function of underlying NP. So here is a NP, a marvelous film. You have to just identify what type of function playing NP in the given sentence. So now here four options: A subject, B noun, C complement, D object, and the correct option is C complement. So now Titanic is a marvelous film. A marvelous film, this NP complement for the Titanic movie. Then question number 14, the poem that I wrote in English, identify the underlined clause. So in this sentence you have to just identify underlined subordinate clause that I wrote in English, and here four options: A adverb clause, B relative clause, C both A and B, D none of the above, and the correct option is B relative clause, the poem that I wrote in English. So now question number 15, he lived here for years. Use the appropriate verb form of present tense. So here is a sentence: he lived here for years, and live is in a bracket. So you have to just use the correct verb form of present tense, and the options are A lives, B lived, C has lived, D had lived, and the correct option is lives. So now when the verb comes before third person singular pronoun, we always used or attached yes or es participle to the main verb. So that's why here he lives here for years. So lives is the correct verb form of present tense. Question number 16, A is a grammatical unit higher than a phrase. So here are four options: A sentence, B phrase, C clause, D only A, and the correct option is C clause. A clause is a grammatical unit higher than a phrase. So clause is higher than a phrase. If we have seen clause, in clause we have find there are two prominent clauses, main clause and subordinate clause. So it is higher than a phrase. Then question number 17, is the head of verb phrase. In the verb phrase, what is the head? Now here four options: noun, B pronoun, C verb, D adverb, and the correct option is C verb. Verb is the head of a verb phrase. Then question number 18, the verbs with an object is called. The verb which come with an object is known as or called as A transitive, B intransitive, C main verb, D auxiliary verb, and the correct option is A transitive verb. The verbs with an object is called transitive verb. For example, I write a letter. So write is a transitive verb because this verb comes with an object, a letter. Question number 19, the old man died. Identify the type of underlined verb. So here is a sentence: the old man died, and died is underlined. You have to just identify the verb type of this word. And now here four options: A main verb, B transitive verb, C intransitive verb, D auxiliary verb, and the correct option is C intransitive verb. The verb which comes without an object is called intransitive verb, and the example is the old man died. So here we cannot find an object. So the verb come without an object. Then question number 20, expresses the actions, events, processes, activities and states. Which word class expresses the actions, events, processes, activities and states? You have to just identify the word class. So here four options: A noun, B pronoun, C verb, D adverb, and the correct option is verb. Verb expresses the actions, events, processes, and activities and states. So these are the 20 very important MCQs on modern English structure, grammar. In this video, I have defined very important MCQs on grammar that will be helpful for the students of English optional in preparation of their final year examination. I hope you understand the MCQs asked by me in this video. If you have any queries, questions, you can comment me in my comment box. If you like my videos on MCQs on modern English structure, grammar, part first, please share, subscribe and like my videos.